Former PNP representative Christopher French just publicly switched sides and joined the Jamaica Labour Party, JLP, live on stage, shouting "Show our Labourites" to a roaring crowd. In this expert political breakdown, we dive deep into the real reason behind French's shocking defection, what it means for Mark Golding's leadership, and the growing internal collapse of the People's National Party, PNP. Was this betrayal just the beginning? Are more PNP insiders planning to jump ship? And what does this mean for the next general election in Jamaica? In this video, full breakdown of Christopher French's political flip. What really happened behind closed doors? Why PNP loyalty is crumbling? How the JLP is winning the psychological war? Expert analysis with receipts, humor and plot twist. Comment below. Do you think Christopher French betrayed the PNP, or was he pushed out? Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more Jamaican political drama, election updates and political scandal breakdowns every week. Turn on notifications so you don't miss what's coming next, because this was just the beginning. Why are lifelong PNP soldiers now jumping on stage shouting "Show our Labourites"? Christopher French just defected to the JLP, and by the end of this video you'll understand the betrayal that has Mark Golding shaking his head in disbelief, and why this defection might be just the tip of the iceberg. So here's the scene. Now picture this: Christopher French, former PNP representative for Alexandria Division in St. Ann, contested the 2024 local government election and he lost badly, 739 votes to the JLP's 1,806. Let's call it what it is, a beatdown. But instead of going back to the drawing board like most defeated candidates, French switched teams. Yup, straight from orange to green. No press release, no warning, just vibes. Now he's on stage with MP Xavier Main shouting "Show our Labourites." The crowd goes wild. Main baptizes him with bottled water like it's Labourite Communion Sunday. But let's pause here. Why would our once loyal PNP rep jump ship? Did Christopher French see something we didn't? Or was he just another casualty in what many now call the PNP exodus? Was Christopher French a traitor or a truth teller? Drop a green heart if you think he made the right move. Drop an orange heart if you think he sold out the PNP. Let's see where Jamaica really stands. Now, I want to listen to understand what I say. Zane, you see these 4 defections so far, where man them jump ship and switch to Labourite, it actually weakens the position of the PNP in such a way that the message where them man send, whether Labourite buy them out or not, or whether them a jump because them believes that are the best decision for them, the message is, me not think Mark Golding and the PNP are going to win the next general election, so here what me a jump over to the winning team where me believe say and feel say them are go win the next election. That I message where it a send, you know. You see me and Andrew Holness and the JLP just a laugh, and I say yes, we have the PNP right where we want them. Let's talk betrayal. This wasn't just a political switch, it was symbolic. It was a message to Mark Golding, loud and clear. Your leadership not strong enough to keep the camp together. French's words were surgical. It wasn't a hard decision because the love was already there. Translation: the PNP never showed him any. Meanwhile, the JLP was busy love bombing him with mission talk, vision talk, and maybe even a job talk. But how united can the PNP really be when when its own foot soldiers are turning green like curry goat leftovers. This isn't the first, and trust me, it won't be the last. Later in this video, I'll show you the exact moment the tide began turning against Golding's leadership and why insiders say this might trigger a chain reaction before the general election. So when Craig would say he make up his mind, and it was no hard thing because the love was shared, the love was there. And me know some people are go maybe writing at the comment and say love is just a metaphor for money. Money. I pay them, pay him, I buy them, buy him out. But me not think the JLP give him $1. He not get no money. Pay him for what? He's a loser. He's not an asset to the Jamaica Labour Party. Remember, Christopher French lost against the Jamaica Labour Party's Rohan Davidson, who received 1,806 votes to French's 739 votes in the 2024 local government election. So French is no asset to the JLP, more like a disloyal liability. Them only use him as a political tactic, a strategic chess move against the PNP. For make Mark Golding and the PNP look bad, for say, look, una bleed members, una members no believe in una members no stop come over to the JLP. Members say no, a the man we beat him in the local government election, he go submit and die now. So instead, the man go back to the drawing board and see where he went wrong in the last local government election in 2024. Him feel like switching to the JLP is what's best for him. You see me? Weak and easy to give up. Them man they no worry upon a battlefield. I use JLP, I go use enough of them and just dash them away after election. You see me? Cause they swear like say the grass is greener on the other side. But the grass not always greener still, but them all get used and discard. So, you know, and then they have nowhere to go. They have no more use in a politics. So here what? Anything where JLP do to them, they have to accept it and take it. If they handle them in the worst way, shape or form, them have to take it and accept it because they can't run back to the PNP. That's for them certain. So them have to know the decision where them make, because them basically burn the PNP bridge behind them, you know. Burn it down to the ground, to ashes, and breeze blow and blow away ashes. So they not even know which part the bridge did they even try. So them won't make back a bridge or even cross back a bridge. My expert analysis. French's switch reveals 3 things about the state of Jamaican politics right now. 1. Party loyalty is dead. It's no longer about principle. It's vibes and opportunity. 2. The PNP's base is cracking. When losing candidates defect publicly, that sends tremors down the party base. 3. Mark Golding's grip is slipping. If the PNP can't retain minor operatives like French, how will they survive in battleground constituencies? And here's the kicker. The JLP doesn't even need French to win Alexandria. They already did. Exactly. They don't need French none at all, you know. Them no need French none at all. They just wanted the symbolism. They wanted the headline. PNP candidate joins JLP, and they got it. That's all it boiled down to. Trust me, that's all it boiled down to. Them just want give Mark Golding and the PNP the symbolic subliminal middle finger. Cause them don't need French none at all. I swear. If you did in a French shoes, would you switch to the JLP if you felt ignored by the PNP? Be honest. Comment team loyalty if you would stay, or team mission if you would flip. Now imagine you're a young rising PNP star watching this unfold. You're wondering if French can flip and still get love. Maybe me can too. That, my friends, is how a party erodes from the inside. The question isn't whether French betrayed the PNP. It's why so many feel the PNP already betrayed them. And if Mark Golding doesn't plug the leaks fast, he might just find himself the last man standing on a sinking ship. Well, and a French alone switch and jump ship so far, you know. You have the Lawrence Rowe them jump ship to Labourite. You have the Craig Oates them jump ship to Labourite. You have the Kenroy Kalame them jump ship to Labourite. Now Christopher French jump ship to Labourite. Yeah, it no look good for the PNP. The optics and the headlines signal some man a jump ship because them realize that the PNP now go beat the Labourite in the coming general elections. That's how it look, you know. Me not tell you say that I go be the outcome. Me not tell you say the PNP are go lose in the coming general elections, you know. Me just tell you how it looks when so much PNP a jump ship. You understand? And apparently, them people you know have no faith in Mark Golding's leadership. They don't have no confidence in his leadership for even beat wholeness in our general election. If they did actually believe in him, they would stick with him, win, lose or draw. But now, you see a new generation of politicians were only loyal to their success and their ambitions, and I support that 100%. Me have no problem with that. You see me? Cause at the end of the day, every politician, whether them are Labourite or PNP, them only loyal to themselves. Them no loyal to we the voters. Them no loyal to we the Jamaican citizens. Them loyal to themselves. Politicians put themselves first. Them never care about we the people from morning. And the sooner people realize that wake up, then we can start demand change and hold both parties accountable. Who's the next PNP member to flip? Place your bets, Jamaica. Drop your predictions below. The next defector might already be planning their press conference. Hashtag Shower Labourite Watch. Here's a summary of the highlights and the key points. Christopher French lost local elections under the PNP, then flipped to the JLP. He publicly declared loyalty to JLP at a rally, criticizing lack of support in the PNP. His defection signals deeper dissatisfaction within PNP ranks. Mark Golding's leadership faces growing internal threats. More defections could be on the way before the general election. If you were advising Mark Golding right now, what would you tell him? Serious answers only. Political strategy, advice, just vibes? Put it in the comments. So what do you think? Was Christopher French just chasing clout? Or did he expose something real inside the PNP? Drop a comment. I want to hear your thoughts. And if you want more political drama, spicy political commentary and analysis, and behind the scenes tea straight from Yard, smash that like button, subscribe and turn on notifications, because trust me, this story just a preview. The real plot twist is coming. So we have Heather Miller Bennett, PNP caretaker in Western Hanover, firing shots politically at the two PNP defectors, Craig Oates and Kenroy Kalame. This is what she have to say, so make we listen up.
We strong. We hear some people switch, but we no care baggage with we, cause they switch and them are going a ditch, comrades. Comrades, me know me have no, me have me party worker them, me have me man them, and me ready for them. We ready for them, so comrade workers, comrade warriors, and yes so nice, so we are gonna give them a beat.
So with all these PNP defections, and we have 4 defectors so far, Mark Golding and the PNP cannot afford to panic or show no farmer weakness in a time like this. Them have to hold composure and ignore it like nothing going on and it not happening. Them have to show strength. You see me? You can't make the JLP see a fret and panic. Yes, this is something that Mark Golding and the PNP should be worried about. It is something to be taken very seriously, cause trust me, this could never be a good look for no political party. Cause realistically, something for fret about, something to be scared of, cause you're in eternal, well, you're in a perpetual torment for the moment, cause you wonder who next and how much more I go switch. You see me? So you're in constant fear of how much more of your comrades are going to switch over to the JLP. Now, here's the playbook where I would use when flipping somebody from the opposition. If I was the JLP, this I would do. So, me flip somebody like a Lawrence Rowe, a Craig Oates, a Kenroy Kalame, a Christopher French. Now, my job as the JLP, I forget them now to flip the PNP base and convert them to Labourite. That are the power play now. That are the real strategic move. Because if Christopher French can get the 739 people there who did vote for him and convert the 739 to Labourite, then French become an asset to the JLP. If he can do that, then he can get discarded. So that's the real play here. That's the real political chess move where the JLP a pull off. Well, a try pull off, and it's very brilliant. Trust me, it's brilliant. Good strategy. And if it work, well, even better for them. Remember, say the government has more disposable campaign funding at their disposal. Them have way more money to spend, outspend the PNP come a general election. You see me? The ruling government always have more political funding to spend. The opposition have to scrape by on whatever it gets and whatever it can scrape together. But we see Kamala Harris them did have 1.5 billion US dollar and still lose to Donald Trump miserably. So in the modern time, in 2025, having the most money as the government no means say or guarantee that you're gonna win the election. Because if the people them fed up and tired of you're gonna lose.